What's going on, TTM? I got a draft recap, and I'm also going to be doing a predicted finish. So we'll get right into it. The draft recap, the first pick overall, or the first guy with the first pick, Bolt. You took Raisel Iglesias, closer. That's no shocker. However, your best picks, I think, were Cade Cavalli and Bednar. I think Cavalli's going to be a sneaky good player for the Nationals. I think Bednar is going to be the closer in Pittsburgh and will probably save around 30 games. So, good pick there. Your worst pick, Garrett Whitlock. I think he's now the piggyback starter with Rich Hill in Boston. He may start some games. He may come in after 3 or 4 innings after Rich Hill leaves because he can't throw more than 50 pitches. So, you thought he might be a relief pitcher. A lot of people did, but he will not be, at least not to start the year. So right now, I think that's a terrible pick. That was a terrible pick by you. You also took Gary Sanchez. Yes, he was a 29th round pick. I'm sorry, the guy just sucks. He should never be rostered. He can get hot and do well for a few weeks, but overall, he's never going to be a good hitter again. I mean, his rookie year was a complete, I don't know, out of this world of him. Not who he is. You also took your boy Mikey Moniak in the 30th round. Oh, God. Did he even make the team? I don't even know. He's so bad. So bad. Terrible number 1 overall pick. Your sleeper guy, I think, is Kevin Biggio. I think that guy could bounce back, have a really good year. So I do like that pick. I'll get to your predicted finish at the end of the video. Your best picks were Joey Gallo and Brian Hayes. Gallo is a good guy. You can play him against certain matchups. So you're gonna have to watch him because he can struggle big time. Brian Hayes like to bounce back. He was the rookie of the year a couple years ago in the shortened season, but he had a bad year last year, was hurt a lot of it, but I think he bounces back. Your worst picks, Jake McGee. I don't know, I just don't like that guy. I think he's just injury prone. I think he'll get hurt this year. Don't like him. You also took Jorge Soler. This guy is just a roller coaster. You never know what you're going to get with this guy. He's too unpredictable. Yeah, I can't live with that. Back to your Hayes guy. Your sleeper is Austin Hayes. I think that's a sneaky good pick. He could have a good year for Baltimore. Matthews, you were the number 3 pick. I loved the Steckenrider pick. Seattle's closer and committee guy. I think he could be a really good player this year. Also, your Cincinnati guys, Sessa and Strickland. I think one of them is going to be a really good closer. One's going to be a good holds guy for them. I like that combination of players right there. Your worst pick was Melanson. I think he was your first-round pick, I believe. Was he your first-round pick? No, was he not? I can't remember. I don't like that guy, though. I put him in the same boat as McGee. I think they're both injury prone. I don't think they can pitch the whole year, so I didn't like that guy. Your sleeper pick is Tariq Skubal, Tigers pitcher. I like his stuff. He was a top prospect for a long time. Struggled a little bit in his rookie year last year, so I think this year will be a lot better. I mean, a lot better. You're going to like what you get out of him. Packing Heat, Klecker. I liked a lot of your picks. No, wait, did I? Yes. You took Dylan Floro. I think he will be eventually the Marlins closer when healthy. He's hurt right now. Hopefully he'll be back later this month, but we'll see. Sean Manaea, love that guy. That guy I think is going to have a really good year. I think, was he Padres now or somewhere? Love that guy. Great pick. With your first round pick, you did take DJ LeMahieu. I do think he has a bounce back year, but how many at-bats will he get? I mean, 300, 400 maybe? I don't think he gets 500 at-bats. So you won't be able to play him all the time unless someone gets hurt for the Yankees, which they have a lot of guys that are injury prone. So, I mean, maybe wait a month and someone will be injured and he'll play every day, and that'll be a fantastic pick. We'll see. Also, your sleepers, I got 2 of them for you. You took Navarez and Bader. Both these bats, the catcher, I think he's going to have a really good catcher. I think he'll be a top 10 catcher, maybe top 5 catcher in all of baseball. So I like that sleeper pick. Bader, solid player for the Cardinals. A little bit of power, a little bit of speed. 15-15 guy maybe. I mean, I like that pick. Kroom, the blunts. Your best pick, Josh Donaldson. I thought that guy would go first round. You got him, I think, in the 3rd round. Like that pick a lot. You took Jordan Hicks. If he's healthy and back for sure after all his injury issues, then I think he has a definite chance to go be the closer for the Cardinals. He won't start the year as that. We'll see where they pitch him. Maybe 7th inning guy to start the year. But I think if Cabrera struggles with his command, which he sometimes does, then Hicks could overpass him, then overpass Gallegos for the closing job. So I like that pick. Your worst picks, you pretty much anybody, if you draft a guy that starts with the letter C, that was a shitty fucking pick. Genmar Candelario, you took him way too high. Not a good player. I mean, he's got some pop, not much else. Luis Campusano, he's a backup. I know you love that guy. I don't know what to say about him. Yes, he hits AAA, but he just can't figure out the big leagues right now. He's a 4A player. You took Robinson Cano. God, get him out of here. The guy's 40. He's washed up. We'll see. I think he plays today. I don't know. I don't like him at all. You took Alex Reyes. That guy's hurt. I think he's going to be out until, at the minimum, August. So I wouldn't be looking too much into him, getting much out of him. He's droppable in my eyes. I guess you have an IL spot, though, for him. Sleeper pick, Richard Blyer, Marlins relief pitching. I don't know what the Marlins are going to do. I think it's going to be Flora when he's healthy, but as of now, it could be any number of guys that close games for them. So Blyer, I think that's a good sleeper pick. My team, Make Me Margarita, I thought my best picks were Casey Mize and Josiah Gray. I think both those guys should have good sophomore seasons. My worst pick might be Jorge Lopez. I think he might be a late inning guy right now for Baltimore, but God, he had like a 7 ERA last year. I think if he improves, he has a 5 ERA, which is terrible. Also, I took Strasburg. That guy flipping sucks. I don't know why I took him. I took Spencer Patton. I believe he just got opted to AAA. Great pick by me. I took some guy named Jorge Mateo. That guy is not good. Speed only, but can't hit for anything. Maybe a 200 OBP. That's an OBP, not an average. My sleeper is Bryson Stott, Phillies prospect rookie. He made the team this year. I think he's going to play third base, maybe some shortstop. So we'll see. I took Bobby Dahlbeck. I think who could be a sleeper for the Red Sox. Big power guy. Terrible year last year. Did hit good at the end of the season. So if he figures something out, just get hot. I don't know. Guess we'll find out here soon. With the 7th overall pick, we had Schaefer with D's Dominators. Whew, let's get to this one. Okay, your best pick, I thought, was Luzardo. Jesus Luzardo. Love him. I always thought he was a really good pitcher. Now he's in Miami. I think he's from the Miami area. I just think he's going to have a fantastic year. I do like Lux. Gavin Lux. Does he get enough playing time? He reminds me of DJ LeMahieu. Where is he going to play? I think someone could get hurt for LA and he can step in and be a good player. So, great stuff there. Your worst two are Syndergaard. Noah Syndergaard, yes, he was a great pitcher years and years ago. But since 2000, like at the end of or middle of 2019, he's only pitched 2 innings. I mean, he's not going to be able to go 200 innings this year. There's zero chance. Will he stay healthy? Highly doubt it. Can he go 5 innings even? I don't let alone 6 for a quality start. I don't know. Also, you took Mitch Garver, big power catcher. Can't hit for shit, though. Maybe a 230 average at best. Plays in Texas now, so we'll see. Sleeper. I love this guy. I absolutely. Andres Munoz. Guy throws 102 miles an hour, straight garbage heat. Crazy good. He could easily be the closer for Seattle come the end of the year. Same with Domingo Acevedo. Crazy, nasty stuff. A's relief pitcher. A's are going to be garbage, so Trevino more than likely gets traded. Then they have Guerrero or Dolis or whatever his name is. That doesn't do anything for me. I don't get hard over that guy. So I like Acevedo. I think he'll end up being the closer by the end of the year. Great pick, Schaefer. Hats for bats, your best pick, you got Josh Bell. Like I think 3rd or 4th round, great value there. I mean, Never really hits amazing, 250-ish or so, 240 sometimes, but good power, great OBP. Like that pick. You took Logan Gilbert. I like this guy a lot. I think he has really good stuff. Top prospect a couple years ago. Pitched at times really good last year, at times really bad. I like him to have a big breakout year this year. Your worst pick, you took Matt Wisler, the Rays. I think he's a relief pitcher. I don't think he's back to starting like he was with the Braves. He's maybe a middle relief or long innings kind of guy. Long relief guy. I don't see the value there with him. Sleeper picks, Jake Cousins. Devin Williams, we'll see. I love Devin Williams. Obviously, Hader's really good. A lot of rumors that Hader could get traded. So if that happens, Devin Williams gets traded too, possibly. Cousins could be the closer. I like him. Also, you took Reed Detmers, Angels starting pitcher. He was a first-round pick in 2019 or 2020. I can't remember. Has good stuff. I think he's in a breakout year this year. Like that guy a lot. Preston with the couch and sofa pulling out. Your best pick, Jorge Lugo, whatever his name is, Mets relief pitcher. That guy always seems to pitch well. You also took Kyle Hendricks. I think he's actually pitching today. I expect him to have a nice bounce back year. Had a disappointing year last year. I think he's going to bounce back year this year. Your worst pick, Michael Lorenzen, the hitter, pitcher guy on the Angels now. I think he's giving up hitting for now. That's good because he can hit. Good for a pitcher, but that's not saying much. I don't know what he's going to be. He's not going to be a worthy starter, not going to be a worthy bullpen guy. Not good. Chloe Allard, same thing, SP or RP, I don't know. I don't see much out of him. And then we get to this guy. There were 240 players drafted in this draft. There's only one guy who I've never heard of. One guy that I've never heard his name before. And his name is Andres Machado. Who the is this guy? Please, I don't know. I don't know. So he's on my worst pick. I've never heard of this guy. If you draft someone I've never heard of, we have problems. So let's just put that out there. Your sleeper pick, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. I don't think he leads off at the Yankees. Probably hits ninth, I would say. But still, hitting ninth is, you're going to have a lot of good bats behind you. Geez, if he can get on base, he's going to get some runs scored. So I think that's a really good quality pick. Rooster, you'd pick 10th. Your best pick, Jonathan Loaizaga. I think he's going to be Yankees' 8th inning guy. I like that guy a lot. Keston Hiura had a really good rookie year. Struggled big time last year. I look for him to bounce back in a big way. And I mean in a big way, hit 270, 280 with 20 bombs, 10 stolen bases. So, great pick right there, I think. Your worst picks are your Detroit Tigers outfield. We'll get to the third part of that. The other two thirds, Grossman and Badu, yeah, they got a little power, a little speed, but they just don't do much for me. I can't believe you have two guys in the Tigers outfield. That's something. Sleeper, Connor Joe, Rockies outfielder. I don't know. Plays in the Rockies, you just never know. Take a winger on him, which you did. Good sleeper. Also, Lane Thomas, Nats outfielder. I think he gets everyday playing time, but we'll see. I think that could be a really good pick. Floric, you're next. Shane McClanahan, I like that guy. He was on my team last year. I like him a lot. I think he pitched well, but they didn't fully let him go. I think they're going to fully let him go this year. 20 quality starts, great numbers, 3.5 ERA, 1.15 WHIP. Yeah. Tyler Duffy, Twins guy, I love him. I think he's the 8th inning guy. Should be really quality for you. Great pick. And now for the last third of the Tigers outfield. Worst pick for you, Austin Meadows. I don't know. He was supposed to be so good. He just never has lived up to the hype. Now he's on Detroit. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe he has a breakout year. Maybe they can change him, but I don't like it. Austin Meadows, I think that was your worst pick. Sleeper pick, Mancini had a decent year last year coming back off of cancer. Now he's another year removed after playing. I think this will be a really good year for him. Great pick there. Chalupa, you had the last pick. Your best picks, Genesis Cabrera. He does walk a lot. I do think he'll beat the back end. He may not be 8th. He should be 7th at least. So get you tons of holds on a pretty good team. You also took Colome really late. Yes, he's the closer in Colorado, but he is a closer, which I can't say for a ton of guys. There's so many closer by committees. I mean, yes, he may not be the best pitcher, but he will get saves. Your worst picks, Eddie Rosario, I don't know. Good power guy, just not a good hitter. He's an OBP killer. I don't like OBP killers like him. I mean, I don't even know if he'll have a 300 OBP. It could be like 290, which that's even just really bad. You took Luke Jackson really high. He's hurt. He's out till at least probably July. Don't like that pick. You took Jonathan Villar. That guy seems washed up to me. He's on the Cubs. Will he get playing time? The Cubs are not competing. I think they go younger, so I don't see him getting a ton of at-bats on the Cubs. Sleeper pick, Kyle Finnegan, Nats. I think he could be the closer for the Nats, him or Rainey. So you got him really late, so I think that was a really good pick. Anyway, now let's get to the projections. In 12th place in 2022 TTM, Boltzilla Bombers. Bolt, you're finishing 12th. I don't really like your pitching. You have good closers. Your holds guys and your starting pitchers I just don't like. So your pitching's gonna be struggle all year, I think. And usually you have good pitching, so that's surprising. In 11th place, Make Me a Margarita. Hey, that's me. I don't know. I got decent hitters. I got good speed, good power. I don't know if the average or OBP is gonna ever be there. My SPs are god awful. My ERA looks god awful thanks to Jorge Lopez. I don't know. I will not repeat this year, obviously. In 10th place, who did I select? Rooster. I don't know. I don't like your average guys, Rooster. Your utility spots are very weak. You'll be playing fringe guys there. You do have a good bullpen, good pitching, but I don't know. Your hitting, I think, is going to lack this year, so that will cost you. You're going to finish 10th. In 9th place, I selected Kroom with the blunts. Kroom, you have bad speed. I'm not sold on your hold, guys. I don't think they're very good. You do have good starting pitchers, actually, which you usually don't have. You always have good OBP. You will always compete for a 12 in OBP with guys like Trout and Harper and Goldschmidt. So, yep, you got you in 9th place. Where is my next one? Did I fudge this one up pretty bad? Did I screw the pooch? Where is 8th place? Why do I not have 8th place listed on here? What is going on? Oh, 8th place. Hats for bats. I liked your draft. I really did. You have good OBP. I think you're solid across the board. You don't have a ton of weaknesses, but you don't have a ton of strengths either. That's the problem. Your pitching is good. So, I don't know. I don't see anything on your team that is outstanding. And you gave away your best minor league guy in Julio Rodriguez. That was crazy. That guy could have vaulted you to top 5. So I got you in 8th place. In 7th place, new guy Preston with the couch. I think you have good power. You have really good starting pitchers. But new guys always struggle with a couple of things. Bullpen and OBP. And I think you're going to struggle this year with those two. Because OBP, you got to learn the guys who have OBP. And bullpen is always a struggle for new guys. So I think you're going to struggle in both those. In 6th place, I have Chalupa. You have good speed, good power. You have bad OBP. Your pitching is solid at best. I thought you could have kept another closer. So you did work on your bullpen this year. Your starting pitchers, we shall see. So yeah, I got you in 6th place. In 5th place, Matthews. You auto drafted the last 5 picks at least. So do you have a solid team? I think you're going to win stolen bases this year. Solo base is going to be a tough category for anybody to break 100. I think you easily break 100. You have bad saves, though. You have to work on saves. But other than that, you have solid hitters, solid pitching. So I got you in 5th place. In 4th place, you're always in the top 5. Schaefer. I don't like your OBP this year. And then you kind of neglected saves. But like I said, you have a couple of guys that have my sleepers that could get sneaky saves at the end of the year. So we'll see. If that comes true, you could finish higher than 4th. You should always have a good ERA. You always find great pitching. So you're the pitching guru in this league. So I got you for 4th place. Brad Hull, I got you for 3rd place. I think you finished 4th last year. This year it's 3rd. Oh, and 7th place gets number 1 MILB pick this year, so keep that in mind. That was Sofa with Preston. Hull, anyway, 3rd place. I don't like your average. Love your pitching. You have really good pitching. Your hitters should hit a lot of home runs. Yeah, stolen bases will be okay. Bad average, decent OBP. But I got you slated for 3rd place. In 2nd place, I got Floric. Even with his mishaps on a couple of picks, you've got a good average, good OBP team. I really like your SPs. I really like your holds guys. You do not have closers. That's by far the worst part of your team. Other than that, though, I think your team is really good. You should have Bobby Witt up this year. Bobby Witt's going to be a badass. So, yeah, 2nd place finish for you, Floric. I have Bobby Witt supposed to start today. Play 3rd base. Yeah, up to you. Do you call him up? Do you not? In 3rd place hole, you're going to get J-Rod this year. So both you, those two guys were what carried you way up my list here. And in first place, number 1, Packing Heat, Klecker. Wow. So I like your team a lot, obviously. I picked you to finish 1st place. You have good average, good OBP. I don't like your power. But you can always find power. So hopefully it doesn't take too much off the cost of average and OBP, but it does sometimes. I'm not liking your SPs, but you can always stream SPs. People do it. It's not the easiest, but it can be done. I like your bullpen. So, Clucker, can you finish 1st place? We'll see. Anyway, there it is. There's my draft recap and predictions ranking video. Season starting today. Cannot believe it. Everybody, great luck to everybody the rest of the season. We'll get some more videos out here soon. Everybody have a good one.